I was about to say this would not be a safe place without this submarine, but I'm not even entirely sure that this is a safe place as it is. Like, it's not. There's angry sea creatures. I think by kind of staying low, I'm relatively safe, but I don't even know if that's true. Quartz. Okay, diamond does look a little similar to quartz. We're gonna need... Yeah, oh, right. No, never mind. We don't need to find a source of enamel. We need to find diamond. The rest of that's pretty easy. We can make plasteel now. I just really don't want to swim across the open ocean with things like that out there. Because the way it worked in the first game was that the Leviathans could grab your sea moth. I shouldn't say they can't do anything to the big ship, but you were reasonably protected against the big ship. Okay, that's that island. You're reasonably protected when you were in the big ship, as long as you didn't move too fast. I thought that was a rock. But in the small ship, they could pick you up and grab you, and then I think if you were like just swimming in the open ocean, they could just eat you. You know, where the sea moth would take like 50% damage, and basically that was like your cue to get out of there and start trying to heal up your ship when you got to a reasonably safe distance. You didn't have that opportunity. If you're not in your ship, like, you just get eaten. Let's repair that back up. Not a lot of damage, but I don't want to be on the wrong side of it when it does. Okay, so I need to locate diamond. Now, if it was anything like the first game, it was at pretty far down depths. Which we already came down here and found out it was pretty warm down here. So, as long as I don't go straight into that vent, I wonder if I can be down here. I don't think I can survive outside of this thing. There's a creature egg. I think I need a special suit to survive out here. 70 degrees C, that's like... I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but I know it's getting close-ish to boiling point. That must be like 180, 200-ish degrees Fahrenheit. Which I can't imagine anybody surviving in for more than a couple seconds without suffering some severe damage. Well, okay, so this might be enough for today. I've thoroughly terrified myself. I know where I need to go now, but it is surrounded by dangerous creatures. I really don't... So my thing is, I don't want to get out, because then they're going to eat me, of course. And then also, potentially, they might attack my ship. There's a little lag period between getting in and out of the ship, so I'd like to stay in my vehicle if I can. So that depth upgrade, I think, could be really useful. Yep, there's another guy over there. I see him. So I'll need to locate... That's another sea truck fragment, I think. Might as well double check that, though. Are you going to be nice to me? Yep, sea truck fragment. I'll take the titanium, though. I think I might wrap it up in a bit, though. I've gotten scared enough already, and we haven't even done anything yet. More geothermal activity. It's warming up down here, so probably. Yep. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get in here. I'd like to avoid looking at the wiki, but... against those creatures, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. I don't even know if I want to be out here at night. Like, I can't see very well. Get out of here, fish. I was kind of hoping I'll stumble across some diamond, but I remember one of the depth upgrades in the first game required, there's another one.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, yeah. It required something like ruby or something, which it looks like it does this time as well. But it required like ruby, but ruby was below your vehicle's max dive depth at the time. So you had to go like all the way down to your max dive depth, basically. Stop a couple meters beforehand. And then swim down like another 50 meters into the like the inky darkness with nothing but your jeez. Nothing but your sea glide to accompany you. And yeah, that was pretty scary. Ooh, that looks like something down there. There's some lights over here too. There's lots of lights around here, actually. They don't actually do any more like heat when they fire off versus when they don't. I think it's just a proximity thing. The closer you get to them, you'll eventually take damage or something. But I know that the large main submarine in the first game, you could get like an upgrade and... oh, yeah, I see something, a silhouette of something up there. I think it's another one of those flipper guys. They move around pretty quick too. Bet that guy might do some damage to me too, but he seems pretty okay. Can we take the battery out of
Warning,
this?
passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Nah. That one's like a special map one. Nothing in there. Well, there's got to be something in here. I see stuff down here. Alright, let's be mindful of the crush depth. Ooh. Okay. Maybe this is where that lady came from. We are almost at crush depth. Looks like I can go all the way down to the seafloor, though, without too many problems. See, as you can see, we are very low down. Oh, that's a builder fragment. But, you can breathe more or less okay. It's more lithium. Well, let's go check this out. Maybe the lady's going to be in there and she's going to beat us up. I was going to stop it. Let's see. Did they make it small enough where you can't fit a sea truck through?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, I need to get some water. Yeah, we're going to have to swim in there. Okay. Let me head back to the base. I could actually go on the island and eat those seeds or whatever they are. Make sure we're not swimming into a Leviathan immediately. I don't even know if those are Leviathans. Like, the Reaper Leviathan was, like, the big deal from the first game. But, you know, there were other enemies, but they were generally smaller or non-aggressive. So I would assume they're Leviathans because they're going straight after my big ship, and their mouths look big enough to eat me. So, you know, you never know, but it kind of seems like that's the case. Alright, there we go. That's all you have to do is just eat a whole bunch of shrub nuts, and you'll eventually fill your water level all the way up. I think there's also a thing with the food where it's not necessarily that you need to keep eating. Like, I think certain foods have a certain amount they can overfill more than others. Like, the shrub nuts only went to 107. But if I were to eat an actual cooked fish, that would go a little farther. Anyway, we are going to attempt to investigate this mysterious door behind the island. I can only assume that the lady who jumped down into the ocean with her cool walker suit was from there or going to there or something. So we may run into her and then she may just beat us up or something. She did warn us to stay away, you know, and maybe, like, that's her base, so she's kind of wanting to keep us away from it. It would seem to be the case. It's a lot less scary in the daytime when you can see more than a little cone of vision coming from your flashlight or the headlights on your submarine. Try one more time. I think that's why the doors are like this, is so we can't. Yeah. This one's going to be on foot.
Passing 100 meters.
Or flippers.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What are you? Triops? Well, you're coming with me.
New creature discovered.
Oh, good. They have airplanes down here. That'll be nice.
New creature discovered.
Kind of looks like some kind of tram system. Maybe it goes underground, so that's why we can't see where it's going. Moon pool, yes. So if you remember last time I was referring to the fact that you could, like, charge up your ships without necessarily having to use little battery modules. Ooh, what's that? This is what I was referring to. Not to the base builder or whatever it was. I was referring to the moon tool. So that's actually a really good one. Now I remember the blueprint for the moon pool was a little bit annoying. No, that's not too bad. Maybe they made it easier. Just 10 titanium to make 2 titanium ingots, a lubricant, and 2 lead. So we could make that, basically, as soon as we get back. Just gotta grab another seed pod. Let's see if we can investigate down here really quick. First off, nothing over here. Okay. Oh. Is this some kind of, like, mining area?
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
So yeah, oxygen efficiency does go down as you go this far down, but... Oh, hello. Trying to target me? He's got a ruby down there. Oh, I want that. Okay, let's get out of here. We can actually make use of this thing. Hold on. It won't get us up to the surface, of course.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
But it definitely got us up there pretty quick.
Oxygen.
Good timing. Okay, one more trip. Oh, and your oxygen does recharge slower in vehicle than it does on the surface. Same thing I noticed with the little inflatable thing we just used to emergency escape up. That thing, it recharges slower in a vehicle as well. I guess I could have stopped right there and gotten more oxygen, but whatever. So yeah, it looks like this might be like a mining facility, although it also looks like it's been shut down. Okay, so it's going to be warm down here. What the heck is that? Can I get down here? Thermal plant. There we go. That's a useful one. I don't necessarily know if I'm supposed to be down here right now. I mean, I guess there wasn't anything stopping me. We're using 3 oxygen a second, it looks like. So after I scan this, we're going to leave. Oh, we already got it. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here then. Does this hurt me when I get close to them? No, it doesn't. I could have sworn it did.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, this is definitely more useful than the oxygen I would have gained from it if I just got the oxygen out of it. That little puff of oxygen would have lasted us 3 to 4 seconds versus getting
Warning.
up there.
30
Saved us
seconds of
more than that.
oxygen remaining.
Okay, well, we got some good things. The thermal plant is basically your way to unlimited power at deep depths. Because once you get deep enough, you can't really get oxygen, or sorry, you can't get sunlight really down there. Or like if I built a base in that cave, for example, that might actually not be a bad idea for further exploration. But I don't know if I want to go around this way. I guess we will. Just stick close to the island. You know, I could build a base in there and then run it off geothermal power, then I don't have to worry about sunlight. Or about, you know, biological matter, which I could use, but then I'll have to keep shoving in more fish or plants or whatever. My fish now.
New creature discovered.
Let's see, we need to be on the lookout for any of those seed pods so I can make some lubricant. Where are we? Okay, we're on... I've seen this side. Okay. Yeah, we're getting close to that, so we'll just maintain a little bit more distance. I said we were going to finish a while ago, didn't I? And then I just didn't. Guess that's how that goes. Definitely stop to grab some quartz while we're here. I do kind of always need that. If nothing else, it's good for the glass that we can use to make a window on our base over there. That place is just bad. Maybe if we had, I know there was a thing in the game where you could get some kind of, like, pulse thing where you could send out a pulse that would, like, hurt enemies or something. Remember that being kind of a neat idea, although I tried not to stay near enough to big enemies that would actually hurt me to make use of something like that. It's useful on these guys, though. Anything that was small enough to do light damage to our vehicle, but not much else. Yeah, like you. Go away. Okay. I do think we will finish it up after this, though. I don't actually know exactly how long it's been, but it's, we're probably getting close to 2 hours at this point, at least an hour and a half. No, it's got to be 2 hours. It's a bottom feeder and it tastes like it. An edible grub. Well, that doesn't help me much. Guess I could put him in a fish tank, maybe? In an aquarium? Okay, I think we finally have everything we need to get started with making everything that we need. So a few things. First off, I'd like to get... Okay. Titanium ingots made first. And I always like putting on this section of the wall just because this section of the wall was useless for anything else. Okay, we're also going to... What do I need to make a window? Glass, obviously. So we'll make some glass. I picked up a little extra quartz that I think we can use for that. And we'll put it right there. It does lower our hull strength a little bit, but it does give us a nice view of the area, and also it lets us see what time of day it is. You can see it through the hatch, but this is a better view. There's also better modules like an observatory, which needs enameled glass, which is back to our problem again. Anyway. Let's see. Moon pool. It's a base piece, so yeah, we have everything we need now. And we want this to have a little bit of water underneath it. So you can build it like right on, you know, a spot, but it's a little easier if you give it a nice big bunch of water underneath it. Gives you a lot of room to work with. Okay, that severely lowered our hull strength, but it is still positive. Once it hits a negative value, it'll start taking damage. So, we just maneuver our ship right here, and it will grab it and start charging it. Now you notice the power is going to start going down pretty quickly. However, the energy charge is going up, so the power is just going straight into the submarine. Looks like it's a 1-to-1 value. Maybe, okay, maybe it's like a 5-to-1. Might have been wrong about that. So the power will probably shut down at some point soon, but that's just because we let it run down so low. Normally, you don't let it go quite that low. The other thing I can do, and I'd like to do this before we run out of power, is make another battery. I got, I think I have enough to make 2. Yeah. Yep.
Warning, emergency power only.
And once that happens, then, well, you don't have any more oxygen, so you may have to swim to the surface or, go and get, like, into your submarine or something. So anyway, I don't know why the lighting is so bright on that. A few last minute things. Something we'll want to make is a vehicle upgrade console. That shouldn't be too difficult. 3 titanium, a computer chip, and copper wire. Should have enough oxygen to be in here for a little bit. I think we need some gold. We do have some gold. Some copper wire. That may be the thing holding us back, is not having any copper. And then we'll make that, and then we'll be done. And I promise I won't find something else for us to keep making. Yeah, and then 3 titanium, which, while I'm getting the copper, should be pretty easy to get. Oh, you can't use your little oxygen thing to get another burst of oxygen. That's alright, I suppose. As you can see, it has recharged a fair amount of power. I think it went up like 8% or something. Oh, you cannot enter the sea truck when there's no power? That's an interesting limitation.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen
Warning,
production
30 seconds
offline.
of oxygen remaining.
Okay, well I guess we'll just have to go back to the surface and wait for the daytime. You could also make a bioreactor.
Dangerous weather approaching.
That's
Seek
not-
shelter.
That's not too difficult to make. We need some more silver, which I think we have. Okay, let me get the copper we need. Build that, and then we'll be done for today. And I think I don't want to promise this, but next time I think I might do a stream of this. Oh, good, it's got power again. I really want to, you know, I just kind of wanted to not stream today, but I did want to play more today. But next time, I think that might be fun to do a stream of it. I don't know when that's going to be. It'll probably still be sometime in the afternoon, for my time zone anyway. But, I mean, we'll do it sometime. But don't quote me on that, you know, in case something happens. Oh, we already have that, but I'll take the titanium. Okay. So, for our last trick, go ahead and build this. This has a specific spot somewhere in the room. Right, it's in the wall. That's right. So, we'll do it over here. So, you can do a few things with this. I believe you can, yeah. You can adjust the submarine color in case you want it to be some strange color of the rainbow. That could be an alright color, kind of like a cobalt tealish color. Yeah, we'll go with that. You can also change the name, which I don't have a good name for yet, but if I come up with one, I'll let you know. Alright, and this is how you make the depth upgrade, right? You can't actually make it in a fabricator or anything. That's okay. It's a future upgrade kind of thing. Energy fully charged. And you can't get in it if you don't have any power. That's an interesting thing. Either way, as long as we don't use too much power, it won't suck up too much power to get it replenished. I like that animation. That's pretty cool too. Okay, well, yeah, like I said, that is actually going to be your stop spot, I think. You can make bigger grow beds in the future as well, when you find the blueprint for them. But for now, this is all we have. I don't want to actually, I wouldn't mind making a couple more of these and setting up a few more plants, but anyway, like I said, I think stream at some point. I don't know when, but probably sometime in the next week or so. Let's see. When would I actually have time for it? Potentially Saturday or Sunday? Yeah, I wouldn't. I think I could do Saturday or Sunday. I'm not exactly sure when yet, so don't hold me to it. But I think I'll try to make some sort of announcement when I'm doing it, so it's not so out of the blue like some of these past streams have been. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. This one was definitely a little bit of a weirder episode, but next time we will, I don't know, I mean, I'd like to explore that, but I also kind of want to get that depth upgrade. Maybe we'll do a little more exploring around the area. Did we ever get... Is that map something I can view, or do I need to pick it up? I can't remember. Maybe we'll take a look at that map again, wherever the heck it was. And see if I can get a better idea of the area. There were some other options. Of course, like I said before, we could go back down into that... what it looked like a mining facility below the Delta Station dock. And once, like, bring enough materials to make a very basic base, you know, just to generate some oxygen. And then build a little tiny base down once you get past down the drop, like that vertical shaft. So I'd have the ability to have oxygen down there. The other option as well is to, I think it's a deployable, not a deployable equipment. The floating air pump allows you to then make a chain of pipes which go reasonably far. I don't know what their limit is. I'm assuming there is one. However, as you can see, it requires 4 titanium to even get started, and then to make enough pipes for us to go, even though they are reasonably far, I would imagine that would take like 20 titanium potentially to get down there. It could even be more, I don't know. So it could just honestly be cheaper to make, because you don't have to make a multi-purpose room just for a basic base. You could make a tube compartment and a hatch, and then what does it take? Thermal plant requires magnetite. I do not have that, and aerogel. So we'd probably want a bioreactor that deep, since that's the only other thing I have access to. So then we would need to make a multi-purpose room. So that'd be 6 titanium plus 6 titanium plus 1, so 7 titanium, 1 quartz, 8, 9, 10 titanium, and a wiring kit and lubricant. These are all, of course, recyclable. I could take them all back when I'm done. It's probably a little bit less finicky than the tube thing, and it gives me the opportunity to set up a small base, you know, with a little storage compartment and whatever else I might find useful down there. Anyway, that is going to be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was definitely over 2 hours. I'm sure of it now. I'm really enjoying this game, you know. I really wanted to get back and make another episode. And, really wanted to play some more. I'm getting, you know, the feelings of Subnautica all over again. The terror, the fear, the enjoyment, everything. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And, yeah, I'll see you next time for some more Subnautica Below Zero. Bye!